hello, good day, good day, good day, good day. Unusual to be on live this time. Welcome, this is your girl, Lady K, aka Lady in the Dark. Wagwan. Well, open up good. Happy holidays, and let me just take this time to say, as much as I not reach it, happy soon to come New Year's, if the New Year's, because today is December 31st. And we are all alive on December 31st. That is such a big blessing. And you see, when you look on it, people, a whole heap of people start the year, A whole heap of people start out the year. And right now, them they are 6 feet under. Some they are madhouse. Some they in the hospital. Some at home, lying on their back, can't walk, can't even eat. Some not even in the right frame of mind. So when we are able come chat, give yourself problem fast in a people business, we have to give God thanks for his mercy, because clearly his mercy endures forever. So we just have to give God thanks, because a lot of persons started out 2025 and they are not here today on December 31st. And that alone to me is a huge, big blessing. And you see, when you look upon it, people, a lot of individuals might say that 2025 was not the year for them. They will sit and they will complain about all the disappointment that happened during this year. But when we really look at it, when I look at everything that happened in my life, I have to say give God thanks. Because you see, sometimes God allows certain things to happen to show people, and because him have great things in store for you, him can bring the old into the new, especially when the old is not benefiting you in no way, shape, or form. So we have to give God thanks. Welcome all. Thank you so much. Hold on, did I put a thing on it? I was trying to do something earlier, but for sure all long me not do live. May I try figure it out, but anyway, at the end, I will figure out that part. Me figure that part out. Me not even know I gotta do nothing. As you come, guys, can you hit that like button for me, please? Just hit that like button for me, please, as you come. You know, so me not normally depend live during the day, but me depend leave. My son outside driving his car. Well, he was just inside, him run gone back out now. So me say might as well me just come and spend a few minutes with you all. Now, people, I saw something last night, and when I saw it, it literally broke my heart. What I saw was basically, it was on TikTok. It was a video that TVJ News did. I don't even know if it was on the news last night or if it was the night before, but it was on TikTok. And what they're seeing is that Hurricane Melissa victims who are in shelter as of the 31st of this month, which is today, they basically will have to find somewhere else to go. The shelters will be closed for school to open come Monday. One shelter that they were speaking about in particular was the Petersfield High School. And this is a school that Andre Stevens went recently, and he had his big Christmas tree there. Lovely. When you look at it, it was really good. Yo, you know, guys, I don't, Lord, no like me. You can't just touch the like button for me. I you can't see my ugly face. Jesus. Who no nice. But anyway, as I was saying, you see, when you look on Andre Stevens, we find fault with him, we cuss him. We talk about how him brawling, how him this and how him that. But you see, really and truly, if we're supposed to sit and look at what this young man has done for individuals who were badly affected by Hurricane Melissa, we have to give him praise. Because when me see this man, him go above and beyond, The things them where him go out and him do the treat, you realize that him even going in him own pocket, If you do them things here, him not depend on people overall. Him have him donors, yes, but clearly. Hello, Valerie. Hello, how you doing? Welcome. Him still doing things. So you see right now, when me look, between him and Ramesh, I think the government supposed to really and truly give them some recognition for the hard work that they have done, and they are doing because it them still not stop. But for sure, we Jamaican bias, I saw where the Prime Minister he had a meeting with one of them, which is Ramesh. It was just a sit down I saw online. He didn't have anything with Andre or anybody else who going hard at it, just with Ramesh. And when you look at that, you realize that politics is very involved in every single thing that we do. And I think that that is something that is holding us back as a country until we learn to put aside our own political belief and just think of each and every single one of us as Jamaicans and understand that because we are all Jamaicans, we're supposed to care for each other. You see, until them can understand that this country will never be better. Everything with them do, a politics involved. So imagine when I saw Peter's Field and they were saying that the school basically, the shelter, not the school, the shelter will be closed as of today, the 31st, because they want to reopen school for Monday. So they, for them to open school, they have to get rid of the people them out of the shelter, do a proper cleanup over the weekend, so students can go back in their classroom come Monday morning. When I saw that, I have no issue with them closing the shelter. Hurricane Melissa was from October. I have no issue with them closing the shelter. What I have an issue with is the fact that they're closing the shelter and they are quite aware that these individuals who are in the shelter not have nowhere to go. The people then lose them house. The people them not have no job, literally, because when you listen to what is happening down there in the west, a lot of the persons, they were the tourism industry. You hear them say, oh, them settle here, them work at this resort, them work at this hotel. Half of the hotels down there right now, they're closed. Not some not going to open again, some not going to open until later next year. Oh, later in a few hours here, 2026. So they don't have a job. And when you see all the resources coming in, you hear people are donate building material. I saw where this big construction company, it was on social media in the news, donate a whole heap of building material to the government. And I'm sitting and I'm thinking to myself, if you receive all of these donation building material, you know say in a Petersfield high school shelter, you have, for example, say 10 people. Is it difficult for you to give the 10 couple ply, zinc, nail, bag of cement? So they can go back, because it's not like they don't have the land. Remember, they had their houses before. So clearly the house must be on some land. So you give it back to them. You say, all right, then here's the building material. Go and build up back. Build something. So when you listen and you hear the people them talk now, I say, come today, they're going to have to leave the shelter. And they're leaving the shelter, they don't know where they're going. And the government, you hear all of them money are coming out of the country. You hear all of the materials and all of them something here. What am I doing with it? Because even if you're going to help people, I believe the first set that you should prioritize is the set that are in the shelter. Give them the first thing, because you want them to be out of that space, because you want school to resume. So you want to get them out of the classroom. The best way for you to get them out of the classroom, it happened October, November, You start distribute the items. If you have to give them 50 sheet apply, you have to give them how much zinc, you give it to them so them can go and them can do them thing. And you'd be surprised to know how happy they would be, But you are going to put the people them out of shelter. And when you put them out of shelter, where them are going to go? Them not have nowhere to go. So when me sit down, and me look on them things here, me have to say, no man, me not understand these people that we have in government, the member of parliament and the some of them ministers. Me not understand them. Hello, Foreign Woman TV. Oh, hello. Welcome. Right. Me not understand them. Because if you're going to do that, make sure that you provide them with the resources that they need so they can go back and build their houses. They can go back to get on their feet. No, you're going to kick the people them out of shelter. The people them not have nowhere to go. When you look at it, children are there. Children, them did it. I remember some time ago I was speaking to this gentleman in West, and I was saying to him that you try to get him because he must say he used to work a one little place where I used to sell fish and so forth down there. The place basically, Melissa gone with it. The only thing we leave is a spot, and when you're passing, you see the spot, and you see where it used to be the bathroom, and in the bathroom you see the face basin, and you see the toilet. Nothing more no leave. No roof, no structure, nothing. Just that alone. You see. And when you ask, walk and then look work, but nobody not hire because nobody not have no work. Nobody not have no work and all of them things there. So it's not like they don't want to work. They want to work, but it's like basically they can't get any job because nobody down that side really and truly is hiring right now. Everybody is just basically trying to get back on them. And when you listen, government putting people out of shelter, when you put the people them out of shelter, where are they going? You hear that the government identify a spot that they were going to build something on for them, but yet still, we're at December 31st. They're yet to start something there. So they identify the spot, but me no know what happened. Them don't start anything. Maybe a couple months, weeks or days from now, you got hear them come and say, oh, due to the procurement. Cause everything in any time government slack up and they no want take responsibility, then blame it pan for them own procurement rules. Cause them say too much red tape and so forth. So anytime them do anything and they don't want to take responsibility, they blame it on the procurement system. So maybe that is what is going to happen. But I hope they understand you cannot you cannot think about politics in a time like now. You have to put politics aside. You have to think about individuals as Jamaicans. No, you're not J, no, and no P. And the more you look, you realize that that is what is happening. Them still have that in their head. They're still thinking about it. Because how are you going to remove these individuals from the shelter and yet still you don't even provide them with something? And I was thinking to myself, government have whole heap of land. And if you are going to remove them from the shelter, even put up one little tent, even if you can't put up the board structure, similar to what they did with the field hospital in St. Elizabeth, what they did with JDF, because JDF have a little base in Senting. You do something like that with the tents. So when you put them out, them just not end up out a door. They have a little roof over their head. They have a little bed. They have somewhere where they can get some food to eat. They have that. I remember recently, it was Black River High School I went. And when I saw the students, I had to smile because it was like you went to a different country. School was in session and the students, they were all in their, as we Jamaican call it, they going out clothes. They're not in a uniform. They were there in the jeans, the crocs, and so forth, just to show, what is happening. Just to show. But people, may just hope for 2026, they can realize and they will realize, say, right now is not the time when Jamaica have to think about politics. Me see some things are happening in some other countries, and if them not be careful, that are gonna happen down there. That is going to happen because they hear about everything coming in the country, but it's coming in. Where is it? What happened? Where to go? We don't know. We don't have a clue what is happening. Yesterday I saw something and they were speaking about the murder rate, and people, I never believed that I would live to see the day when Jamaica murder rate is below 1,000. It is, I don't think anybody died since morning. I don't know, I don't hear nothing, but I hope not. But what I saw, it was 666. Oh, backside. 6. Any Adventist there? Exactly. They could even get Airbnb for them. Yeah, and temporary fix it up. But I don't know. But when me look, and me see the murder rate, the way it declined, 666. Me not even think about that. Because if you're Adventist, you know what they used to say in a church about that number. But people, me have to say big up to the police commissioner. Me not gonna say big up to the government because the government not have one shit for doing this. Literally. They don't have nothing to do with it. Pardon my language, no. They don't have nothing to do with this. People think say the government do it. The government not do crap. Are the police commissioner and in people them are them a do it. Me no know if you don't realize what happened in Jamaica JCF, But the gentleman that is leading, I think he's a transformational leader. The man have vision. The man know how to get the job done. We might not be in agreement with how they're getting the job done. And I'm being frank about that. Because when you look at it, human rights aspect, you hear them a ball out, say, too much police killing going on. But at least the murder rate, 666. Well, we never know. So Jamaica rate could have even there below 1,000. So when you hear about that, so clearly they can do things, It's just that at times they have the wrong people in the wrong positions and doing things, because this gentleman that is leading now, I don't know if you don't realize how the promotion them are run in a JCF. You hear where people go in and within no time them a promote. And you say, but well on there, so it did easy all these years to get a promotion in JCF. You have to wonder if I saw it easy, because sometimes you hear people that work for years, donkey years, and them are still constable, still corporal. No, everything a move. So they can get the job done. It's just that they're making politics get involved in every single thing. The hurricane recovery, it is too political right now. Everything you hear people, you hear some MP, I get relief item. And when you hear about MP, I get, yes, what the boss said. I wish I had for them constituency there. After for them constituency never damage. When them do with hurricane relief. Literally. That's how them do with it. Because them don't need nothing. Because they weren't badly damaged, but you have others because where they are located is considered to be the orange country. Nothing now go on. So you have people now like the influencer Andre, Steven, Romish, the entertainers, them have to come in now and them have to do for them part. Because I don't think you realize, the video that Andre Steven did, and he went to Petersfield High School. That is a orange country, as them call it. When you look upon the food, when you listen to the people them and so forth. One woman in particular, she said that it is one of the best days she's having since Hurricane Melissa. And that the woman said, the best day since Hurricane Melissa. So say she not have nothing good basically. She never nothing good, never nothing at all since then. And she said that was one of. So when you look at all of them things there, and who helping out, who doing what they're supposed to do, you have to say, congratulations, keep up the good work. Government now go do that. When me look past the people them in the shelter, me not tell them, God know why make me broke. Me not really broke. God know why make me not rich. And just bet me can just live for pay my bills and for buy food and for take care of myself and my pitney. Because if I had it and I see that news thing come out, me not tell a lie right now, me that they down there, I would have to at least give one or two of the baby mother them something where fi go live. I don't know so me I go say baby mother because yeah, I saw me look on it. But back to when me did I say, how the backside, who know, collect building material, how the backside, who know collect how much money, how much things you know here coming at this little country. I wanna have people them in this shelter. No have not a thing as of December 31st. And then uno have nerve say uno want them to come out. What uno do with all of them things there? And that me want know. What them do with everything? Because I hunger them one can tell. Only them one can tell. We will never know. But that just no make no sense to me. And me feel it for the people them because at this point, them not supposed to. Hold on, there's somebody I try. I should have put my phone on no disturb. Somebody I try call me. I call him off my next phone. Mm-hmm. May I use the next phone for YouTube here? My son call you back. Hello? Yeah, Mr. May I use the next phone for YouTube? My son call you back. Aye. Aye. Mm-hmm. Right. Because me no know how them fi do that and then you have people, me I wonder if them realize the people them who maybe donate them something. When them see them things here come out now on media, them a go sit down and them a go ask the same question when me I ask, what happened to all of them things here? What will them do with everything where them a get? But we will never know. But people please pray for those individuals who are in shelter today and who don't know how, where they're going to be, how they're going to survive come tomorrow when the shelter close. So just pray for them, and if anybody who have any Airbnb, any house and they want to assist them, especially the set at Petersfield High School, we not just do it because trust me, they need somebody right now to be there for them. Me no know who them MP. Me I wonder if I see it, if I that guy, Me go look and see because anyway that guy. Cause when me see them did I go put him that guy there back in the politics. Me did I wonder where them I go with him. Cause that boy them not, never do nothing yet. Nothing him never do. It just because down there so is place. Then how we used to think I then know say whether or not the people them are going to vote for him. Hold on there. Petersfield. The MP. Me excited of him same one doing vase. Yeah. I see even Ari FM dropped something here 12 minutes ago. Member of Parliament for Central Westmoreland, Dwayne Valls, is calling on the government to fast track plans to assist residents who are sheltering at the Petersfield High School in the parish. Several residents have been staying at the institution since Hurricane Melissa destroyed or damaged their homes. Earlier this month, the residents were told that they have until today to leave the facility as the institution begins cleanup ahead of the new school term in January. Local government minister Desmond McKenzie told residents during a visit to the shelter on December 3rd that a number of temporary options will be used to assist them. Mr. Vaz said there are 86 residents. Me box cover, I want to hear how much? 86 residents at the facility, and most of them do not have anywhere to go.
I'm sure people would recall what the minister and the prime minister said, but as we speak today, nothing has been put in place. So nothing substantial is there. People still have nowhere to go, and I am formally objecting to anyone leaving the shelter today, because if they should leave,
Okay,
as I said, there is nowhere for them to go. So the arrangement was for the government to put something in place, and that has not been done. As we speak, we still have 86 persons at the shelter, of which 46 are children. And this is the total, I think, 50 families there, but for individuals, it's 86 people and 46 children. And most of these persons don't have anywhere to go. So imagine a mother leaving with their children and having nowhere to go. That is very disrespectful to them, and it is unacceptable, and we will not accept it. So we need the government to fast track whatever they were planning to do.
Thank you, Mr. Vaz. Okay, then, let me take back my word. I'm still not doing nothing much down there. Let me say that part there. But me da wonder, oh, me not hear nothing from him, you know. So you hear how much people down there? 86 people in the shelter to box cover. A whole heap of people that, you know? 86. No, man, that's a lot. Still in shelter. So, clearly, if the government know what they're supposed to do, is take that 75 million where they did I go give to some of the crosses. Jesus, peace. Oh, the 75 million that they were planning to donate to churches, if they know what is good for them, then take it and go help the people them for build back. Because you see some of them crosses pastor there, the only reason why they want the church them to open up is because them know say at that but them eat food. Them know so when them go to church and them beg the offering, them get it. And as much as all the people them down there don't have anything, you know, they're still going to go to church and they're still going to ask people to pay the tithes and offering. So if I was the government, that 70 odd million with them plan to give to churches to rebuild, when you give it to the people them, when you go back, build up the people them place, not even give them the money. Just pay individuals to go and build. The churches should get all that money. Well, on the foreign woman TV, you said the churches should get it. Lord, actually, you don't know churches here in Jamaica. Me not have nothing against church, you know, don't get me wrong. Me believe in a God. Me I want Christian, me just not believe in a churches. I think what they were planning to do, you know, is that amount they were going to allocate to churches that are badly damaged, so they can rebuild those churches. But when me look on it, majority of those churches, because there's one particular one that I saw in Westmoreland, and when I asked about it, somebody said might as well Melissa did go along with it. Nothing wrong with Melissa because nothing never did I go on at the church. There's another one in St. Elizabeth, you know. When you look at that structure, it gone. Nothing did about the walls and the weight damage. And when you hear people say sometime on Sundays, less than 20 people in it, where you going to rebuild that for? Why? You don't rebuild it. Take your money, do something else. Give it to the people then. Like everybody come together and worship. But clearly them now go on to that because the greedy ass pastors, they go to church. Why? Because they want more people. They want people to pay the tithes and offering because that is how they survive. Okay then. Okay. They shouldn't get all that money, man. They shouldn't. Help them, you know, but not give them so much money when you still have people out there struggling. You have business places and so forth, a small business, because when you look at it, you have certain areas, certain factories. Like there was one that used to do some fish thing and bunnies and so forth. Those places that employ others, you know, you try to get them one grant, give them one grant. Because when you invest in the small businesses, to get them back up and running, you know, what they're going to do is that they're going to employ individuals. They're going to provide people with income, and you as the government now, when those people are getting their income, you can take them off your book. You don't have nothing much to worry about. So I think they should try to think strategic about everything now that they're doing. You're getting the money, you want to help, but be careful how you're helping. Because if it's not going to benefit the country in the long term, why do it? Helping the churches to rebuild, how is it going to benefit the country? Yes, people is going to have a place to worship and so forth. Yes, that is good. But what happened to the employment wise? What happened to the housing? Those are areas that are still in shambles. So those areas you'll realize, yo, they need all the help them can get just to get those areas up and running. When you look at the Airbnbs and so forth, there was this, what name? Oh Lord, there's this place in Westmoreland, Ivy Cove. I hope I remember the name right. I think Ivy Cove. It was this nice little area. People used to go there to have their weddings, any function you're having, you can go there. When you pass Westmoreland, the place used to look good. The land, beautiful. Everything over there used to be nice. When you pass and you see how the place stand now, you have to wonder how them are going to ever get it up and running. So you see all places like those where you know that people used to work, give them one little grant, give them one 500,000 grant. Once them business registered with the company's office of Jamaica, you give them the grant. Once them did it, them pay them tax and all, you give them a 500 or a million grant so they can rebuild. And what you realize is that these individuals, when you do things like that, you're gonna have people that say, but what you them are gonna want to pay them tax. Because you're going to have other small business. Them are gonna say, but if me did register mother alright, if me did I pay me tax mother alright. So it's going to motivate others now, to pay the taxes to get their businesses registered, knowing that if they did, they'll be able to get a grant from the government. So when me hear them something, you may have to wonder if the government not think about these things. When you think about the water sector, when you hear NWC complain to say how much of the pipelines were damaged, when you hear people say them still can't get proper drinking water, you put all of the money in those areas. That's how I think about it. But as I said before, I don't think they're being really and truly strategic. Maybe they have somebody saying to them that, oh, the churches need it and so forth. But people, any church will take that money and not do what them supposed to do, rebuild, then take the money and then go do like when Noah as Africa did do. Collect the people their money and go buy a luxury vehicle and all sort of that. Me left for no for God. That's a serious thing. Only God one. Them are going to answer to. Then I go answer to God, and him are going to deal with them. That's why most time when me see certain things that happen to people and people are wonder, oh boy, she salty, she bad lucky, she dissy. But the backside I don't know sorry for them for. I truly don't know what the people them doing in them lifetime. Some of them are demon. Some of them make people life a living hell. And because of that, them are reap where them sow. As some me look upon life. Sad to say, sometimes it's not the individual, it's a generational curse fall upon them. Where them granny used to do, where them mother, them grandfather used to do sometime. Take them, sad to say. But we have to realize that everything we do in our life, we are going to answer to God. We're not going to like it sometime when we start get we beaten. But we just have to understand the reason why certain things are happening. And we just have to accept it. That's how I look upon it right now. You just have to accept it and move on. Because if you don't, what you going to do? You're going to sit down every day and you're going to ask why. Why you not ask why when time you class the person, you degrade the person down there, so, and I say certain things. Me know these people I sent me where me come from. Me know this woman, and this lady was, people see her, me never like her. I gotta be frank. I have a spirit. You see, if me see you, and my spirit I say, I'll talk to that person, then me not talk to you. Literally. I saw me stay. And this lady, everybody used to talk certain things and say this and said that. Oh, our pitney them need to take care of her. Then can't leave her, so what happened to them children? Yo, you see when I want to do the research? Because you will see her sit down, and you think say how smarty good, when you hear how she talk, all right, my daughter, yes, my child, if only for my daughter did do this. You see when I want to check and find out how the woman used to wicked and what she used to do with her pitney them and all sort of sitting. That's why I went out and said, no, sorry. Because I remember at one point one of the daughters said, at a particular time, the lady, the same woman, where didn't know in a bed can't do nothing. People are visiting her, sorry, and I say, I pity them if you look upon her because they don't understand the history. They don't understand why certain things are happening to her. And when you hear one of the daughters say she will never pay her no mind, she not gonna look upon her or anything. Why? Because she said the same woman did give her to one of her boyfriend. The mother give the daughter to the boyfriend. And she said all she did it and she had talked to the mother, tell the mother say she don't want to do it. The mother tell her say she better do it. Because they want food for it and them want this and so forth. The man used to guard the house and people think so when the man guard the house and the mother go check. And the mother go check at the pitney, the teenage daughter. And the mother hear, she said she used to bawl and the mother in the next room and hear everything. She said when it happened, the mother clean her up. If you understand what I mean, clean her up. All because she was getting money from the man. And now the daughter decides that she not appear no mind. The son not, none of her pitney them not appear no mind. So she did a lie down on bed and people are say, no, the children them need to forgive her. The children them need to pay her mind because she's sick now. No. When we look on it, we don't know what they went through. You see, because we don't know what them go through, me not gonna say they need to. The same man them when she give her pitney them to, them supposed to they run her now for help her. There was this other person and the man in blind and his daughter is a big top accountant here in Jamaica. When me say big top accountant, me mean companies. She no do accounting for little company. I pay a big company she do accounting and audit work for. And when you sit and you listen to her speak about her father, and she say her father blind now, she not help her father. Why? She not help her father because of what the father did do to her. So she not do it. So we have to bear those things in mind when the time we see people face it. We don't know what them do. As I said before, I know all of them, some are just generational curse. But majority of the time, when you see them and they don't have anybody around them, and you see them come and them are big and them are go, is because them wicked. Even when you look on social media and you see some of the people them who come and a ball and a complain. Why? Certain things are reach them because of the wicked ways. That's the reason why my granny always say no. You see, you spit in the sky, it fall in your face. When you dig one grave, dig two. And that is what a whole heap of people nowadays don't realize. So they will come, they will wish bad things to happen to people and their children, and they will say all sort of things. And they don't realize. So you have to be careful the prayer that you pray because it have a way of coming back to you and it will lick you down. It will lick you down. Me think, and my mother, me did I talk to this morning about the 1 year people and me have a laugh. I know this man And well, my family overall know this man. And I was speaking to him recently, and he was telling me about his daughter. So it was his birthday, and the daughter did not text him nothing to him on his birthday. So it seemed like he took his phone and he called her and I said, "Oh, you never call me and wish me happy birthday and so forth." Big woman now. And me get to understand, say the daughter, if he said to him, say, "Excuse you me? Who you call?" That's what the daughter said to him, you know. And he was upset because he was saying that him give everything for the child when she did a grow up, him give her money, give them money and all of them things. I mean, I say, why you ever be upset for something like that? You believe, say, if you are there for your child every single step of the way, every birthday, you're there for your child, you know. You think your child I go forget your birthday. You think your child now go remember you when you're sick? Now go remember you when Christmas come? And at that them not understand. Because this is whole heap of the old crosses man them nowadays. They spend the young days, you know, a run up and down. From left, right, center. Then see Kim, then see Tammy, then see Keisha, then see Samantha. Everybody then want piece of. And them get the little money, then go give 1, 2,000, 3,000 and so. And when them go give the child nothing, money done. And now they're in a position in life now, you know, when they realize that the pitney them reach, they have their career, things are going for them and they want them to help them. And they're not going to help you because you never provide for them the way a father should. Will heap a man believe say buying a child gift and just did they look pon the pitney or give a little money, think that's it. No, you have to spend quality time with the child. Spend quality time with the child. That's why every single day, you know, people, me have to say thank God. Me have to say me never choose who my baby father will be, but me have to say thank God for who my baby father is. Because when it come on, you have some man, when it come on to them pitney or them pitney. No woman now come over them pitney. Everything with them for do, them a do it for them pitney. Just to make sure that the child is okay. So anytime you see them, yeah, no man, let them go on. Because me I said to my mother talking, and I said, but me, when am I complain for you think so if he did a mind he pitney them he picked him would have said that to him. Him might say him did sick, him did have flu and how the flu lick him down bad. And for the whole time him alone, him not have nobody around him and everything. Nobody not even call him. Him son live up there so and his son not even take up the phone and since the son meet the woman. I mean so what you have the man woman for? You never mind your son. So what you want the son to come to know? You there you had sick, you want the son to come. But no, and every pitney I got do it. You know that thinking about it, I would, you know, I would for making conscience bite him. Some would I help him out for make him say, yo, see, the same pitney who you never help and the pitney they year for you know. The same pitney who you never do certain things they year for you. So I would do it just for making conscience bite him. But I know every pitney I go think like that. Some of us say they rather take their money and do what they want to do with it. They're not going to spend it. So now this man a walk and him a complain about say him daughter no help him, the daughter no do this. The daughter is not going to. You weren't there for her. You never provide for her as a father. Imagine this girl was young. She wanted her daddy to talk to play with. There wasn't any daddy. No daddy around. So where uno get no, uno have to take it. Me see some people all them do, they walk around and it's like it them just make mischief. It's just trouble. All caps. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Day in, day out. And when certain things reach them, you hear they start complaining. I know how me salt so. It's not salt, are you and your foolish ways. So that's why it happened. But clearly, I don't think people understand. So anything you put in, that is what you're going to get out. So you see, if you have your child or your children and you know take care of them, you better know so when you reach up there in age, you're going to spend your days all by yourself. You're not gonna have them around you. They're not going to want to come around you because you weren't there for them. So they're not going to be there for you. And then you no wonder why the pitney only stick to the mother. And I like say them love the mother more than anything else, it's just because the mother was there for them when they were young. So the mother is the one that they form the bond with. The mother is the one that they are attached to. The mother is the one who show them the unconditional love, who show them what it is to love somebody. So they learn to love back the mother. And that's the reason why you realize that the bond between a mother and the child is so strong, because the mother have them 24/7. Sometimes them not even see the father none at all. But clearly, all heap of them, they don't understand, and even when they do, they don't care. They don't care. They want to have the one bag of woman or the one bag of man and remember about them pitney. You see the same lady I was telling you about, her daughter, I remember the daughter said that growing up and when she was going to high school, it's a school in St. Mary she went that start with T in Gale. And when she was going to high school, she said she remember one day she was taking a taxi, and when she going at the taxi, one of the man she see, and the man in the taxi and man a pretend say him no know her. And she said she did it in the taxi and she was afraid and everything. And I see a man, she said it's like maybe about 2 weeks after the taxi incident when she saw him in it. The gentleman come at the house and pay the mother again for her. The same man who she saw in the taxi. So this was a man who was a respectable man. Clearly him having job, him having family. But he was paying her mother to do the things them with her. And she was just a teenager going to school. So you see, sometimes when you see certain adults, females, and you hear them say, oh, they hate man, and oh, them no want nothing to do with man, we can't blame them. They're traumatized. Traumatized. Because this same young lady, when you hear at the age of 16, when you hear she tell you what man do to her body, other people out there enjoy them childhood. She start from 14. And it wasn't like she take it up on herself. It's just because she was a pretty little girl. She shaped good. And her mother was a greedy woman. Smoke her weed and do all sort of things. A man start go there. And the mother realize, say, yo, I get one money for go gamble if me sell my daughter. So she just start sell out the daughter. And when you hear that young girl talk about some of the things them where she go through and everything. I remember some time ago somebody saw me and we were standing together. And the person was like, I want mother, I want woman that you did that talk to me. I said, I want woman, why? He said, so she look like man, so the person said, say adjust the breast them, me say, but me know say I want man, I want woman, because what she do know is that she cut her hair literally, like she got a barber, so she have a man cut. She wear pure man outfit. She still can't hide her shape because she still look good. Her hands full of tattoo. She tattoo all over her two handed. So even if she in a one blouse, a peer tattoo she have. She walk like one man now, peer clocks and everything she deal with. So you know which part she gone and so forth. So when you hear woman and them a complain and them a say, "Sir, it's because of reason." Like what this young lady went through, but them decide to do certain things, but them not do it. So when you hear the mothers them and the fathers, they start to complain to them, picking up business with them. That is the reason why. Because them do certain things to them when they were younger. They never pay them no mind. And them use them, abuse them. So we can really and truly sit and see somebody and wonder why the children not supporting them, because as I said before, majority of the time there is a reason behind it. Where am I at? So you finished driving your car now?
Yeah. Car shut down.
Hmm?
Car shut down.
The car shut down?
Yeah.
It want to charge?
Yeah. Want to start more.
Hmm?
Want to start.
It want to charge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what you going to do now? You're going to read? So you want us to go and read now?
Yeah. I want to read 4.
You want to read 4?
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming. All right, so people, my son says car want to charge, so he's here and he said he wants to read 4. So I spent 52 minutes chatting with you all, and now I'm going to read 4 with my son. So thank you so much. Happy New Year's. Oh, people, may I go to church tonight. So happy New Year's when it comes. And I wish you all the very best for 2026. If 2025 was not the year for you, just know that God have great things in store for you for 2026. So blessing one and all. I'm going to read 4 now.